Kevin, joined by, in the counterclockwise direction on my screen, Vger.
Hello.
Urtheart.
Yarg.
The Random Genius, T.A. Black.
I hold no responsibility for any faults that any of these products today may incur.
And a lowdown of the rules, which T.A. Black will now display.
Well, basically, this is snake oil. We are all trying to pitch our own very unique items to one particular person. That person will pick from the green deck of snakes, and there will be a specific person. They could be a zombie, they could be a prison guard, they could even be blue.
Dabba dee dabba die.
Indeed. So, we are all trying to build the best item for this particular person, and then we have to pitch it to that person. It's complete. We get given 6 random cards, we pitch 2 of them, they combine together to make an item, we try and flog it. Everyone wins,
So
apart from those that don't.
you can see at the bottom of the screen here, thanks to the new update, they actually disappeared back down again. These are the items that I need to use in order to create a fantastic product to sell to either of any of these 3, basically. So we've got, we have this, and that, and that.
Darn it, I can't watch on Twitch
This.
to see his ideas.
Here. I'm concerned about the combinations of several of these.
Well, since I'm shuffling, I shall go first with being a customer. And I'm either a gangster or a runaway. Yeah, definitely a gangster, come on.
I could see you being a gangster.
Pitch me your best product.
Ooh.
I don't know what kind of gangster that is.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure where in the world this gangster's from, but we'll do our best.
I'm just going to go clockwise round. Vger, pitch me.
Alright, today, good sir, I would like to pitch to you the use of bridge boots. Now, these are 100% genuine, recycled boots made from bridge components. So they are heavy, concrete, and steel. And for a gangster of discerning taste, I know you have a need for something like bridge boots. You know, something that weighs you down, especially in water. Because I know gangsters like to give these things out on a regular basis. You know, get rid of the little problems in life.
Yes, we like to give the boots to charitable people.
Yes, charitable
them.
people that could potentially be a competitor, or you know, and then just
What are you suggesting?
and then just throw them in a river.
No, we don't have anything to do with that.
Or they just happen to be located near to a river and then fall in whilst wearing these boots.
Accidents do happen, surely.
Yeah, accidents do happen, and these are just a support mechanism, shall we say, for this. It's convenient and easy, doesn't require any additional pouring or drying time.
How many do we have to commit to?
50 time.
Okay. Mr. Kevin,
Greetings.
your time is now.
Excellent. Thank you very much for seeing me, good sir. I know you're very, very busy, living a life of a well-regulated family man, if I can put it that way.
You may.
What is it that a gangster needs? A gangster needs leverage. A gangster needs the ability to control other people. Previously, this has been done by, sort of little clandestine operations here and there. I'm suggesting we take this to the next level with the help of our team of biological scientists. Yes, we're going to introduce biological warfare into the gangster's repertoire. Ladies and gentlemen, let us present you with the Debt Hormone.
Interesting.
A DNA resequencing agent will introduce the Debt Hormone into the targets of whatever you like. Perhaps it can be put into the water system. The debt hormone means that the person with a debt hormone, it's very simple. They are more likely to fall into debt. Debt that will be incurred to you. This is effectively increasing your business permanently.
How do I stop from getting it to me and my family?
Oh, we have ways, sir. We have ways.
Mr. Genius, if you would. Your timer starts now.
So, you are a person who is well used to the finer things in life, and as such, the finer things in life require an interest in certain things, such as the interest of sports. Who doesn't love sports? Particularly yourself, you may have a vested interest in certain matches that may or may not be going on. But the problem is, how do you make people be as interested in sports as you are? Well, then I will introduce you to the very easy, the very simple, the crowd tunnel. Basically, point this device towards any sporting event that you may be hosting, or may not be hosting for that matter. Coincidentally, I have no evidence of anything in the matter. Just point it in that direction, and everyone will go straight towards it. All the money will be coming in, bets can be made, purchases can be made at the concession stands, everyone will have a good, fine time. And it's guaranteed to be 100% foolproof. Mainly because it's a tunnel. People can only go one way through a tunnel. It's a tunnel.
Most tunnels usually let people go both ways.
Ah, you see, that's the clever thing. We're going to have it so that it is a one-way tunnel. So therefore, you can get a crowd tunnel that goes in, and a crowd tunnel that goes out. It's simple economics. Also, you may have had way too many in stock, and I'm trying to flog some more. But still, crowd tunnels. Also useful for other such events that you may have in the future that may or may not be sport-related.
I see. So, I'm going to ask you all one final question before I make my decision.
Okay.
Let's start with the crowd tunnel, though.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of events do you think I'm running here?
Well, a man of your stature and importance is definitely interested in stuff like boxing, I assume. So the crowd tunnel can be used in order to get people in and around the boxing ring and then lead them out again. It's just a nice, simple thing. Alternatively, there is also the Sport of Kings, which is horse racing. You may also have that kind of thing in order to help guide people towards the race course. Maybe even place a couple of bets on Durbo as well. Why not you do it at the same time?
Mr. Kevin,
Good sir, what question would you have for me?
I want to know the specifics. How do I prevent myself from getting this hormone?
As this debt hormone is a man made in our lab, we have the full genetic code that goes with it. Therefore, we know the opposite. And we are able to craft an immunity to the debt hormone, which of course will only increase your luck outside of that you already have.
But it doesn't come included.
It comes as part of our service, sir. It does require a bulk order, and it comes as a bonus for that. But naturally, it's something that you would definitely want to consider. If you are looking to utilize debt hormone on a smaller populace, then it's not something you need to concern yourself with at all. But as I mentioned before, the mass infection /translation /conversion of people using the debt hormone via means that may reach the general populace, such as the water system, you may want to consider that just as one of our optional extras. A deal can no doubt be done in either case.
Last but not Vger.
Mm-hmm. How can I help?
How heavy are these boots? That's all I want to know.
These boots, well, they come in a variety of sizes to suit, but we generally recommend between each boot weighing around 50 to 70 kilos. It guarantees a lack of movement.
Ooh, no, that doesn't sound very heavy at all. Ooh.
Well, there is a matter of striking the right balance between transportability and still effectiveness.
I guess, but I'll be honest, these are all very good products. I have concerns about the hormone debt. Or debt hormone, sorry. I worry what would happen if it spread a little bit too far. Things might get out of hand, but I like the idea.
At the end of the day, good sir, the entire point of it is to increase and transmogrify your business, bring it into the 21st century, and just increasing it exponentially.
That's fair. The crowd tunnel, to be honest, is a good legitimate product, and I would have no qualms in buying it if I was running a legitimate business. To be honest,
but,
might be something I consider in the future.
But you are running a legitimate business.
Of course.
So therefore, you need the crowd tunnel.
I'm gonna have to give it to my bridge boots. Could be good. Could I direct you to the bridges I want you to make them of, though?
Absolutely. We can gather resources from whichever bridge you would prefer. I would not recommend crossing the bridge after we have scrounged resources.
Oh no, that's the point. That's good for me.
All right.
The bridge. I will take the bridge boots.
Thank you very much, sir.
Can I ask a quick question regarding the crowd tunnel?
Mm-hmm.
You say it's useful for directing large crowds into places. Could it also be used for directing people out of places? Say, ones with very high and thick walls, for instance.
Oh, of course. It's a multi-purpose thing.
Excellent. So I might be in touch.
I guess Phil is the next customer.
Okay.
Everyone else, draw your 2 cards.
We've now got that. Oh my god! No! Don't mention it. Don't mention it, everybody. It's fine. YouTube will come down like a ton of bricks and demonetize the video. Let's just not go there. Let's not go there.
You want to mulligan that? I'm going to put a house rule. If you want to mulligan your hand before we start a round, do so.
Oh my god, I can actually make this so bad. Let's see. Oh my god.
Well, I'm going to make the choice based on where this is going to be published and not go for kindergarten and say, I am a witch.
Oh dear.
Sell to me.
Can we ask in advance, I think, for both of us here, for all of us rather, a very important Wizard of Oz question. Are you a good witch or a bad witch? This is kind of important for us.
It depends on my mood.
Oh god.
It's a Discworld witch.
Check Wolfric. Oh my god.
You're either spoiled for choice or you're stuck.
So for the uncensored version of this episode, please go to lastminutecontinue.com where we'll host a version.
No, it can go there. It's You know what?
Do it.
Fuck's sake, let's go with it. Let's go with those 2 cards specifically together.
So, Monkey Cannon. Everyone knows that the Wicked Witch has her flying monkeys, but they get tired after a while, and their range seems to be quite limited. With the Monkey Cannon, you can set them off on that farther distance, so they don't have to get tired, and then they just have to worry about getting back.
You expect me to want them to come back?
I mean, it's costly to keep making new minions, But then again, if you want to make sure they don't return, you fire the cannon even further away.
A cannon seems rather drastic for monkey launching. Do you have any means to ensure that my flying monkeys are still safe and, in fact, alive after being fired out of a cannon?
Well, that's going to depend on what you fire them with. We're not suggesting you stick loads of gunpowder down them. Now, we know witches of your caliber do have other means of expelling them out of cannon with magic and such, but we do provide a kinetic propulsion system that can be used, which has no explosive parts in it, and it's just literally pushing them out at great velocity. I mean, it does depend on their skills. Powerful one, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Moving on to the random genius. Please begin your pitch.
So, of course, with you being a witch, you are obviously someone who is well versed in various high stakes escapades and such, and probably not making sure the clocks are working.
Yes, I was just trying to fix that. Come on.
It's working.
Yes. Sorry, I'm having keyboard issues.
No worries.
Go ahead.
So, you have a ton of high danger escapades, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Whether
it's
for
a risky life.
whether it's for good or for ill. So therefore, why not have something that will be best suited for both situations? Well, let me introduce you to the one, the only, the Danger Cape. It's something that you can wear in order to alert you of any potential hazards or problems that may come your way. Concerned that a tornado will drop a house on you, never fear, the Danger Cape will allow you to pull you out of the way just in the nick of time. Unsure whether a person with a large oversized key will be able to defeat your plans to take over the world? The Danger Cape will be there to help you in your stead. Do you want to try and make sure that everyone's all nice and safe, and make sure that any evil doers do not poison your tea? The Danger Cape will knock anything off the way. It's powerful, it's effective, it comes in various shades of blue, and it is yours for the grand, low price of whatever you want it to be, because this is the Danger Cape. It's whatever you want it to be.
Interesting. I'm curious. Has it been properly tested? You mentioned about it pulling you away on short notice. Now, you traditionally wear a cape around a neck, and well, as a snake witch, I have a lot of neck.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Only 5 of our 15 test subjects were caught in the wind turbines of a passing plane.
Good callback. All right.
And, one additional question for the gentleman selling the cape. How effective is it against bear bird duos?
This cape, you see, is mighty fine. Bird and bird will be just fine. I know I just rhymed fine and fine, but don't judge me.
All right. In which case, we move round to our final contestant, Mr. LMC. Begin.
Oh, thank you very much indeed. Can I say how nice and how well you're looking? There's a fantastic shade of green, especially for a snake.
Oh, thank you.
And the hat. I love the spider dangling off the hat. It's very handsome. Sets it off wonderfully. Anyway, I'm completely. I'm sorry. I'm just taken aback by the wonderful appearance.
I was split between a spider or just a regular feather.
I can see
the
why.
The spider sets it off.
Why. Yeah. No. It's the glisten. It's the glisten of the dew on the web. Anyway, back to the pitch. Yeah. So, from the makers of the Debt Hormone, I would like to bring witchcraft into the 21st century by utilizing biological warfare. You can conjure up a storm. How about you conjure up a terrifying disease instead with the disease glove? Just slip it on your dainty fingers, and you will be able to cast a spell, entrance and enchant perhaps the whole world. Who knows? With terrifying symptoms, deadly disease, deadly everything. Or alternatively, it can just be really annoying. The choice of disease is up to you. It comes with this very helpful menu and plan to show exactly the range of disease you can use.
Interesting.
Well, this is a great accessory.
Okay. Well, I've got a few really interesting products to consider here. Let's see. The Danger Cape. Just a quick additional question. What's its thread count?
Its thread count is 80,000.
Okay. Thank you. A little high, but okay. The monkey cannon. Now, obviously, you mentioned that it'll come with a non-explosive mechanism for launching the monkeys. How would I go about resetting this feature? It sounds like a one-use deal when it comes to mechanical elements.
All you have to do is get the other monkeys to crank it back up again. It's a release mechanism.
So what you're saying is, I launch the monkeys, then I get the monkeys to reset the launcher.
Well, you're only going to be able to fire one monkey at a time. I assume you have multiple monkeys working for you, though.
I do. I'm a witch of means. So I have multiple monkey minions. But I'm a little disappointed that it can only fire one at a time. You know, sometimes
it's safety.
You need the minions.
But you still want to take care of your minions from time to time, because if you don't take care of your minions, how are they going to take care of you?
I'll create more.
That's fine, but if you're sick, it's still worth having minions that like you. Just personal opinion.
The ones I like, I don't choose out of the
This gentleman is doubting your power.
Yes. Okay. And finally, the disease glove.
Absolutely.
You mentioned a number of options, particularly with regards to potential for annoyances. Could you elaborate further on the potential annoyance options?
Whilst the glove is essentially this all-powerful artifact, and by the way, it is like 5-ply, very protective equipment. It's light and breathes like Egyptian cotton. It's fantastic.
Wow.
There is the scale of disease can be this destructive, all-powerful pandemic, let's say, or alternatively, you could dial it down again to these annoyances. Annoyances like having the alert for YouTube still on, so when somebody subscribes, it continues on despite the fact that we're actually recording this locally. but whoever that was who subscribed that moment in time, I'm sure would be delighted to know that you can just cause, like I say, small annoyances, things like itching powder and the ability and a very concise fog of forgetfulness. Imagine being able to cast a disease which makes people completely forget where their car keys are.
Oh, that sounds
very specific.
Most of them using.
Ultimately, what's the best thing about Disease Glove is that its use is effectively limited to your imagination. There is a number of tools, number of guidelines, but you yourself will be able to create your own spells from the beginnings of the guidebook. The Disease Glove will help you achieve the spell casting of your nightmares.
Ooh, very fancy. Okay. I do believe I have come to a final decision, and it is Kevin with the Disease Glove.
You made a very, I'd say shake my hand, but perhaps not this one. How about that?
Yeah. No.
Don't worry, my Danger Cape is tugging me straight out of the way of this.
Wait, talk to the hand. I'm pretty sure we've had this before, actually, so I'm going to go the other way. Say, hello, I'm a hostage.
Right.
First of all, help. Second of all, no, really help. I need help. For the love of God, pitch something to me. that will help me out of this situation that I'm not quite sure what is, other than the fact that there's this crazy man who keeps talking about debt hormones and also and disease gloves. And I thought waterboarding was the worst thing I'd have to endure, but it turns out that there's a disease glove. So I'll be going clockwise, starting with the random genius as soon as people are happy and locked in.
Locked in.
All right, Mr. Random Genius, sir, please, if you bribe the guard, he'll let you into my cell, I guess. I can't see, by the way, so you'll have to describe this.
Don't worry,
well.
I didn't shake his hand.
Okay, that's good. Your time has begun.
So, you are obviously in a very precarious position. You need to be able to sort of find some way to, I don't know, subterfuge past the guards, or maybe find some way out to safety, but they're also alert. They all have giant exclamation marks floating over their head whenever they see a mouse scutter by. So, I give to you one thing, the one thing that will help make you escape, or at the very least make things a lot more comical. And that is the yawn hose. Simply hook this baby up and just point it at whoever you want, and they will start feeling drowsy and sleepy and all sorts of other things. Once ever want to see someone fall down the stairs comically, point the yawn hose at them and see them tumble hilariously down the stairs before picking themselves back up. Want to see how long it takes someone to get stuck in a those things? Yes, stuck in a sentence. The yawn hose will definitely be used in order to help them repeating things again and again and again and again and sorry. See, it's very powerful. It's very powerful. It's even has an effect on myself, the person who's selling it. It's definitely what you definitely need, if not to escape, because I may not have stuff to actually help you escape, but at least make the days more bearable. And heck, who doesn't want to see people fall asleep whilst straight into their bowl of dinner and whatnot?
Absolutely. I entirely agree. It would be nice to see. In my blindfolded state, anything would be nice to see. The yawn hose. Okay. If you exit my cell and the guard the guard might rough you up a bit. I'm sorry about that. I can't do much about it. Send the next person in, please. You could bring maybe a crust of bread over. That would be nice.
Sir, I can offer you. I can certainly offer you some food. I think I've got a couple of things here.
Oh God, please hang on. Yeah, anyway, let me just.
Would a sandwich do instead of a crust of bread?
The sandwich will do. Oh, I'm hearing from the guard. Your time started. I'm terribly sorry.
Okay, that's fine. What you need the most is something to protect you. Now, something. It's no point just protecting you in one situation. What I'd like to offer you is something that's discreet, that no one will think twice of taking away from you, but will also protect you from dangerous metal objects, and it is the magnet banana. It is a magnet shaped and coloured like a banana, so everyone thinks you're just taking your lunch with you. But what's really in your pocket is not a banana, but a magnet that will attract bullets and such that are fired at you. You do have to activate it, but surely that is, something you can activate when you're either running away from someone trying to shoot you, or someone's about to torture you, and you can activate it to stop their blade from hitting you, and instead go towards this protective magnet.
I see. So, it's a stereotypical horseshoe magnet, just straightened out a bit, painted yellow,
and disguised as a banana, so people don't try and steal it
with a paint
because...
job. Okay. This is fantastic news for me. I feel like the previous person, you have not quite recognised my situation. I am tied up to the moment.
That doesn't mean you can't have it in your hand.
I don't want bullets heading towards me, in any sense. Okay.
No, I realise that, but if someone's shooting you, you'd rather it go towards the magnet than your body.
I'm not going to do a very
the
good
yawn
job
hose
of
will
hiding
prevent
this.
things from actually hitting you in the first place, because everyone will be so drowsy.
Anyway, I'll leave my next customer.
Let's not. Let me just. Let me just get the shit.
Did you still want the sandwich, by the way?
Just stuff it in my mouth.
Sure. Here you go.
Whoa. That's a rat!
No, it's called banana. Banana sandwich.
Why are you trying to feed me a magnet? What
Look,
is wrong
I've
with...
got
Are you one of them? What's up with you? Get out!
What part of disguise did you
Get
not
out! Leave me alone. Right. Send in the last... What kind of torture is this? Send in the
best
last
kind.
one, please. Right. You there?
All right.
You there? Oh, good.
Good afternoon, sir. I hope you're doing okay in these trying times. I know your circumstances are very difficult, but I imagine there's one question you'd be asking yourself. What would Batman do in these circumstances? Now, Batman would utilize his utility belt to come up with an inventive means of escape. Unfortunately, the utility belt isn't actually a thing that exists, but not to worry, we have the next best thing. We have, if you'll let me, the sticker belt. Now, this is a belt composed mostly of stickers. And
Just go for it.
you can use this to just peel off a sticker to stick it onto your enemies to blind them, or using our patented super sticker sticking technology, you can use it to stick it to walls and then use that to climb out of your prison and escape.
Right, so
Sticker belt,
right,
sir.
so let me get this right. I can use the stickers as suction cups and make my way to safety on these stickers.
Yes.
Thank God somebody's trying to help me escape. Right. Okay.
So someone's been
I
playing
have
way too much
questions.
Sticker Star.
I have questions. Many questions. Number one is, where's my family? Since none of you are going to help with that.
A lot of people are asking that question right now.
Banana Man over there. Or you,
Yes, sir.
Eric. What? Since you want me to eat the bloody thing. Right. I need to get out of here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
How is this... Look at my situation.
Yeah.
Look very closely at my situation.
Yes.
I dread to think what I actually look like. I am sorry. But how is the banana magnet going to help me get out of here?
Tell you how it's going to work. See all these armed guards?
No! I'm blindfolded! How many poxy times?
Okay. You've got a lot of
You
armed
can tell
guards
me.
trying to-
You can tell me. How many
there's a
guards
lot-
are there?
10, 15 in your immediate vicinity?
The immediate...
Like
Are they
the
on
next
the
room.
scene?
And you're trying to sell him this whilst they're in the
Right,
room?
okay. Just go with it. Just go with it. Just lower your voice.
Yeah.
Magnet banana. Okay. How's he going to do this? How's he actually going
Throw
to
the
get me?
magnet banana, into the middle of the room, and as they try and shoot you, those bullets will all go towards that magnet, and you can escape
That's brilliant.
without any injury.
That's brilliant. How do I untie myself?
I mean, if you're running away, you don't need to worry about that so much. Oh,
What? Wait, part of the deal is you untie me. Okay. You immediately become number one contender. Next.
they know. Hang on. How am I supposed to sell you your last meal of a banana without you being able to
You're
eat the banana?
selling me my last meal? This is...
Do you think it works? Do you think they just give it to you for free? State isn't that nice.
Capitalism, man, it's a terrible disease.
I know.
Right, I'm gonna go back to Sticker Belt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go back to Sticker Belt.
Yes. How can I help you, sir?
Explain it again.
So this
How
is a
this is
belt.
going to get me out?
This is a belt that you will wear composed of stickers. Now, obviously, I know this doesn't seem to quite help you whilst you're blindfolded, but what you need to do is you need to maneuver yourself so you're rubbing your belt against a wall. So one of the stickers come off and sticks to the wall. And then what you need to do is maneuver yourself again so that you stick your blindfold to the sticker that's adhered to the wall, and then you use that leverage
they're like
to pull
double-sided.
the blindfold
They're like
off.
double-sided.
Yes, they're double-sided stickers. And all with cute and interesting designs.
That's interesting. Oh, cute. Well, I don't think it really matters. I need the blindfold off before I can. Yeah. So with that, I will be able to see where I am. Oh, by the way, you said that I could climb up. Is there a window anywhere? I've got no idea of the concept of where light is currently. Is there a window in here?
There is a window. It's barred.
Okay. Can you just roughly point me in the direction of it? Just so I know.
Hold on.
Right,
It's
yeah.
probably best if I just turn you around gently.
No.
All right, it's in
Stop
that
spinning me!
direction.
Stop spinning me! Oh god! Oh god! I feel sick. Oh god. Oh. Right. Yawn hose.
Indeed. The yawn hose. Guaranteed to make any guard sleepy.
Any guard sleepy.
Any guard whatsoever, indeed. And I must say this, please be very careful. The edge is very ever so slightly sharp and may actually cause some fractioning of rope.
Oh,
and be wary of the little hook on the edge there. You're likely to get blindfolds caught on there.
Oh, I see. How strong is the hose? Would you say it's strong enough to hold the weight of a man?
15 men.
15 men. Well, a dead man's chest.
Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of fizzy pop.
Excellent. Oh, so you're saying I should wait for Urtheart? Oh, okay. Now, there's... Oh, well, all of this is very tricky. Very conditional. Bizarrely, I'm going to go for the banana magnet. Because he's the only bastard who offered to actually help me directly. I'm a hostage! Get me out of here!
No problem, sir.
God's sake. I just love having your... Oh, yeah, can you see... No! What is wrong with you? I'm literally blindfolded.
But my solution would have allowed... My product would have allowed you to help
I
yourself.
I will say that all... In particular, you, Bill, and Ian, really built on what you said. But unfortunately, Earth was literally the only one who directly said, I will help you now. So it's...
Yeah, I just have to disguise it as I'm helping serve you your meal as a banana.
Yes, I'm not quite sure. I'm not entirely happy with the fact that my last meal I'm going to have to pay for. And
Okay, so I've actually found out that is somewhat standard.
was that out of the tax or something?
Oh, this is... You don't get one if you can't pay for it.
Oh.
Fun.
God's sake.
Anyway,
My turn.
It is indeed.
Ooh. Couch potato or a priest?
Oh,
Oh.
I'm hoping you pick one.
So am I.
Couch potato it is then.
Bollocks. Right.
Damn it.
Oh, we'll go counterclockwise this time. Mr. LMC, what do you have that would be perfect for a couch potato?
I am here to bring couch potatoing into the 21st century. Oh no, I'm honestly not. But
I am disappointed.
okay. As a couch potato, you, good sir, no doubt consume many fatty goods and carbonated beverages, do you not? Thank you very much indeed. Oh, it's a bit. Actually, there's a bit of a whiff now. Let's be honest. There's a bit of a whiff. If you have company, that's going to be most embarrassing. Most embarrassing. What you need is a way to scoop up. That's belch. Scoop up. That's exhalation of wind. And put it somewhere nice, perhaps in a small pile that you can then put on the compost heap later. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to the windrake. Yes, this handy pocket-sized instrument which sort of telescopes out. It's one of those ones, sort of telescopes out. You can use it to swipe quickly through the air, and our special prongs coated with a very highly secretive coating, traps the wind, encases it, and drags it away from a situation where it may cause embarrassment to you or your loved ones.
All very interesting. Mr. Vger,
Good afternoon, sir.
what do you have?
Well, for you today, sir, I have something very special. As a professional couch potato, you spend a lot of time on the sofa, the futon, or whatever else. You don't like getting up to do anything, you know. You have to have remotes next to you. But, what if you need to turn a fan on? And most of the time, fans don't come with remotes. Ignore the one I just bought last week.
Wasn't that the one I sold you?
No. Yes. So what you really need is a child fan. Now this is a child, which don't worry, they are of an age where they are potty trained and they can largely look after themselves, require very little nourishment or water. There is a little bit of evidence of that. But for this nominal ongoing fee, they will provide a fan for you to maintain the ideal couch potato climate. Just a gentle breeze to waft away some of the gassier elements. No need for a wind rake when you have a child fan to waft those things away.
Okay.
Before I begin, may I ask Vger one additional question?
Yes.
Can I have a copy of your Modern Slavery Act statement, please?
I'm sorry, it's the 1800s in my view.
That's why they're only showing repeats of Come Dine With Me.
I mean, if it's the 1800s, I'm pretty certain it's the 6 o'clock news is on. So.
Oh dear.
Da 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 da.
So anyway,
Urtheart, what have you got?
So, everyone's telling you that you need to go out and see the world, but why would you want to do that? Well, what if you could do that and still stay on the sofa and watch your movies? I present to you the Movie Boat. Basically, it is a cinema setup on a boat that will allow you to travel the world while watching your favourite films. I like to keep it simple. I mean, it's a whole boat. I mean, we're talking, small cruise liner here. It comes complete with the staff as well to serve you your meals, so you don't have to get up and do anything. Heck, you could even sleep in the movie theatre if you wish.
How many movies?
Well, every time they pull into a port, they can start getting new ones in, so, sky's kind of the limit. It would just constantly update.
What if I don't like Sky? What if I prefer some other form of digital streaming service?
Then I see no reason why you can't use them either. I said the sky's the limit, not Sky is the limit. Besides, you'll be getting the movies in as they're produced. You get them on film reels, not on digital services, you get them fresh from the cinema, not from waiting for DVD releases and all that stuff.
You know they don't use film reels anymore, right?
Shush.
I hope your boat is gonna sort of dock every place where English is the film language on these reels.
Right, going back to the movie boat.
Yes.
Does it deal with 70mm or 35mm film reels?
We have setups for both.
Perfect. Just what I want to see in order to see the famed movie, the famed movie. Damn it! so much for trying to think of something ridiculously stupid as something, and all I'm thinking of is really good films.
Blade Runner.
Oppenheimer.
Wanker.
I was thinking Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I love that film. Okay.
Speed 2. That's got a boat in it.
Yeah, true. You could watch Titanic 15 times and have no fear about where you're travelling.
I don't know. What's the sound system like on this movie boat?
It's
7.1 surround system Dolby.
There you go. Do you really want 15 times Celine Dion?
Depends how much of a fan of Celine Dion you are.
And if I'm honest, nothing says stable television broadcast connection than the middle of the fucking ocean. Okay?
Why do you think we're not relying on the internet?
It's just like...
It's the middle of the ocean.
That's why Wi-Fi was invented.
It's going to be, well, you can't get a decent Wi-Fi signal in your own bloody house. What makes you think you're going to get it on this boat?
Exactly. We wanted a reliable format that won't be interrupted.
Oh no, this boat. I don't know about you, Phil. This boat sounds like it's actually going to be a lot of activity.
It does. There's a lot of holes in it.
Yeah,
as well.
a lot of holes in the boat. Oh my god, it's going to sink. Well, there you go. He's going to be able to have to do a lot of swimming.
Hold on. Do you mind just holding this corkscrew for me, Kev?
No, because I don't know what you're doing with it from that child fan. And frankly, I don't want to be a part of or an accessory to whatever you're doing.
First question, why? Second question, why? Third question, isn't this going to be expensive in the long run? And fourth question, why?
So, to answer your first question, why not? To answer your second question, why not? To answer your third question, why not? To answer your fourth question, I've forgotten what the question was. And why the
fourth question was why?
You might have heard it before. It's okay.
I'm a couch potato. I don't like to branch out and think of creative things.
Not to worry, the child is pretty much self-sustaining. It will go out and get its own food and water.
Will it?
And deal with it.
It won't run away.
Yeah.
Oh, no. The child has been specially conditioned to ensure it
doesn't
run away.
It's been conditioned.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
okay.
the police are now on their way to Vger's abode.
Yeah, yeah, wow.
Wig rate, please.
Last Minute Continue does not associate itself with the statements of Phil Vger Sims in any way, shape or form. Anyway, the windbreak over here, like I say, it's telescopic, fits in your pocket, and you can just whip it out, quick movement, it's done. Very little movement. Very little distraction.
Well, I think I have made my decision.
Please say it's not child labour.
It is not the child fan.
Thank God. We'll all be in the clink if it was.
No, just Vger and Ian.
We'll be in the clink and having to use. We'll be in the clink and having to use banana magnets to try and get ourselves out of it.
You see, this is why you should have bought a danger cape.
Okay, you're not hostage if you're in jail.
Right. Okay. Well, you're a hostage to the law.
So it's either unlimited movies on a moving vehicle, which may or may not be prone to sinking, or the ability to move air around with a fancy rig.
Well, think of it think of it this way: if you drop the remote control, The Windrake doubles up as a means of fetching the remote control off of the floor without you having to leave the sofa.
So does the child.
It's not going to be the fan child. I think it's got to be the Windrake.
Thank God.
The move boat was good, but it's couch potato. Don't like moving.
That's the reason I'm giving you a way to move without moving.
Still, it's moving.
Yeah,
And
fair
the
enough.
boat,
Also, I
what if he gets
apologise.
seasick?
I apologise for the burp earlier, but I just thought that was.
Yeah, well, no, it was great. What you said comes a fantastic lead into me. Thank you.
Trust me, you do not want to have gone with the priest because
I had a cracker for that, Phil. You would have very much
So
appreciated.
do I.
You would have very much appreciated where I would have taken it as well. So it's
So, I am a vampire.
okay. Good news, Phil. You get it anyway.
I'm looking forward to this. Monsieur
volunteer.
Vger, your time starts now.
Okay. As a discerning vampire of good standing, there's very little that you actually fear or worry about, except for perhaps the bright burning light of day.
Depending on what myths you read.
Yes, but I do believe it is fairly universal that you'll either burst into flames or, at the very least, sparkle.
Oh yes, I definitely want to prevent the sparkling. Yes.
Yes. Let's just hope it's not the sparkle end of the spectrum. So, to you today, I would like to propose to you the Light Wig. Now, the Light Wig is a very special toupee that you wear, which will remove the negative effects on vampires of daylight, allowing you to maneuver about during the day without any issues. Now, obviously, I would also recommend that you wear some sunglasses during the day, as your eyes will not be used to the bright light. But the Light Wig will allow you to maneuver when normally you would have to be safely ensconced within your coffin, resting and hopefully trying to stay safe from vampire hunters. This way you can wander about, see the world.
Interesting. Not as bad a product as you first suggested. Mr. Genius, let us go with you next.
Of course. So, as a vampire, you obviously need to start the clock.
Yes.
Thank you. As a vampire, you obviously have a very well-balanced diet. But unfortunately, that diet does come with a couple of complications. The problem being is that it's very iron-rich. And iron-rich diets can cause a little bit of, let's say, irritation of certain parts of the anatomy, which may cause some sort of problems when you are trying to fall asleep in your very pristine-lined coffin.
I'm not sure I like where this is going, but
So I
can't
give
deny
you
it.
the thing that should hopefully help you keep all of those problems away. I give to you the one, the only, the fart box. Use this device to store any farts, trumps, whiffs, or anything else of that nature in a separate area, so you can leave the area nice and fresh smelling, and you don't have to worry about all those weird smells stinking up your nice, lovely coffin. And also, for vampire hunters, it's a wonderful trap. Just sitting out there thinking, oh, it's a vampire coffin, let's open it. Or, ooh, there may be some wall meat in there. Just go into it, open it, and they'll be knocked out by the odorous odor of the fart box. Guaranteed to not only make your life easier, but everyone else's life a living hell.
Again, not where I thought this was going.
Yes, I was expecting some sort of iron magnet.
I was more expecting diarrhea, to be honest. It's a lot more sensible. On to Mr. Kevin.
Good evening, good sir.
Good evening,
how are
my
you?
friend.
How are you?
Ah, very well. But please,
You come from mother country, yes?
I come from many a place.
I recognize accent. I am half impaler on my mother's side. At least that's what the graffiti on the wall in the gent said. So anyway, there is. You just can't get minions these days, yes?
True, it's very difficult.
Very difficult. No, they don't have the integrity
all I
of
get
the
is
old
these
ones.
tiny yellow marshmallow things.
I bet they are annoying and don't do what you want, and you just want them to do one thing correct, yes?
Yes. Even stupid boiler suit people better job.
Absolutely. You know what you need, my good sir? You need a pain stick. One that won't do them permanent harm, but will give them a nice, short, sharp shock straight to their nervous system. To make sure they speed up their activity, to make sure they listen, to punish those who go against you. Can also be used for Klingon rituals. Kapla!
Klingon rituals?
It is. We live in a multicultural society now, good sir.
I see.
But more importantly, pain at your command.
Ah, yes, I do like the sound of that. Now, a further question for you, good sir, while I have you here.
Excellent, please do.
What kind of stick are we talking about here?
Oh, that is a very good question. Comes in custom. You can get the same wood as your coffin if you so wish. We have one. It can be cut to any length, any size, whatever you like.
This is the thing. Is it a wand size? Is it a cane size?
Well, that is the thing. Can be customized for your delectation. So perhaps you want a cane like a walking stick. Perhaps you want like a 6-foot cane, like you are a masterful wizard as well as a fantastic vampire. Or you can use it as a small one size. It is fine. We can accommodate any size and shape. Much like my mother, as I said on the graffiti in the gents' wall that time. Never mind.
And the next one. I will go to the Light Wig.
Yes,
you
sir?
say it is to pay. Maybe I want longer lock.
Well, we can adapt the toupee to suit your personal preferences. If you say want something a little longer, perhaps something with some curls in it, or even we could stylish it into a fancy moustache for twirling purposes.
I am thinking something along the lines of this Ozzy Osbourne I have heard of.
Oh, yes.
He has very good hair.
Yes, absolutely, sir. I'm sure we could do something in a Aussie style for you.
Good, because then it covers a lot of rest of body. I don't have to worry about stuff then. And Mr. Fartman.
Yes.
Fartman.
I'm not quite sure you understand exactly how metabolism of vampire work, but I will say it is an interesting idea. What I would like to know is, the box would have to be placed underneath my coffin. How does that... Heroes normally come through top of coffin as well. How does that reroute the farting?
Well, that's all very straightforward, actually. You see, the fart box can be a built-in application for your current coffin, but also it can be used as some sort of siphoned away thing. So basically, it manages to industrialize and weaponize any whiffs or anything of the like, and it manages to actually lay a trap. It can be whatever you want it to be. It can be under the coffin, over the coffin, to the side of the coffin, in another place entirely, in another castle entirely. It's whatever you desire.
But how would the I was going to say plumbing, but that's not quite the right word. But you get what I mean. How is that done?
Our team of Eagles deal with all of that.
I see. I am torn between a few. I really like the idea of the paint stick, but that does not protect me while I'm asleep. I think I will have to go with the Light Wig. It is practical purpose, and I do not want to be shown off sparkling like these young whatevers think vampires do these days.
Excuse me. Is a Mr. T.R. Genius here?
Yes.
Good afternoon, sir. I represent the law firm of Messrs. Gladbach and Prongs, and I am here to serve you papers, sir.
Is it because I said Eagles instead of Renfields?
I'm afraid not, sir. It seems that your product, what is it called? A fart box? Is that it? Okay.
Yes.
It appears to violate a patent by the Windrake Company in terms of what it does. So we will see. So my employers will see you in court, good sir.
Yeah, but yours is just a rake. Mine's actually decompartmentalized and can actually manifest the farts elsewhere.
That's something for you to tell the judge, isn't it?
Please say the next one's a judge.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
That would be brilliant.
That would be brilliant. Continue the story.
There is a judge in there. I will say that.
You know,
Sadly, it doesn't sound like Phil got the judge.
No, I did not. I am a high school dropout. Dude, sell me your wares.
Oh my goodness,
God.
this is good.
The manic laughter is concerning.
It's oh God. Ahoy there, Dean.
Yeah, I think I've got nothing
insert
on
all
top.
the appropriate meme clips here. This is oh, Phyllis Bueller's Day Off over it. Right, let's go. I'm just going with this. Forever.
Yeah, I'm just going to go for this. And to heck with the consequences.
Okay, let's see, my cool dudes. I'm going to start with TRG. Lay it on me, brother.
What the fuck is this?
It's not like Steve Buscemi in that Saturday Night Live clip.
Get out of me, brother.
Young people.
He's dropped out of school and become a cultist.
Oh God, he's become.
Let's give a hip cultist.
He's found jive. God. Lay some skin on me, soul brother.
Sweet soul, brother.
Sweet Phil Sims is badass apple pie.
Oh dear me.
Oh, whatever.
Go for it.
Nothing can beat his own intro.
Yeah, I think this is just going to be a case of sort of nothing can top that. But anyway, Mr. High School Dropout,
Yes.
you have obviously decided that you are not well versed in the academical studies of schools or the physical studies of actually turning on a clock.
Oh, yes. Begin.
Thank you. As I said, you are obviously not one for the academical side of things, having
Not
dropped out.
necessarily. Just because I decided to drop out of school does not mean I am not a man of intellect. It just means it's most likely.
Indeed. Apologies for me to make the assumption.
Hmm.
But 9 out of 10 school dropouts do indeed decide to take a career down the more sporting route. So you may want to do more of the sort of more athletic side of things. Others decide to go down the farming route in order to care for the land and care for the animals and such.
I was so thinking you were going to do a gold farming in World of Warcraft for a second, but carry on.
Not quite, but what I give to you is possibly the best thing that combines both worlds together. You, sir, you can enjoy your life as a high school dropout by employing your very own muscle pony. It's buff.
I am intrigued.
It's buff. It canters on all fours. It manages to have a long flowing mane. It is, quite simply, glamorous to ride, and also the best thing to work out with is the muscle pony.
I'll give bonus points if you can tell me the right answer to this question. What is this pony called?
Luna.
I'm sorry.
Wrong
I'm
answer.
sorry. I have to interrupt it. It manages to have a long flowing mane. Has it been trying to grow it out?
It's trying to grow it Ozzy Osbourne style, of course. It's the best thing.
Oh, it was very...
This is the point where I tell the non-My Little Pony people, Google bulk biceps.
But have it in an incognito window.
Not necessary. It's not that bad.
A double cross is connected to us. Oh God! She's in the game with no idea what the heck's going on.
To be fair, I don't think most of us know what's going on here.
Absolutely.
Okay, right. Well, moving swiftly on from that complete miss of a My Little Pony reference, Urtheart,
Yes.
begin.
Wow, you didn't give me enough time for prep for that. So, as a high school dropout, you need a way to start earning some money and earning it quick. So, I'm going to present to you a way to get started on a multitude of different jobs. The Tree Kit. So, whether you want to start in botany, or whether you want to start in carpentry, or whether you just want to help protect the environment for whatever reason, this kit will help you get on your way to start just that.
You mean it's just an existing tree with a pair of clippers, so then I can make more?
No, you have to plant the tree. The tree will grow, and then you'd get the resources from there.
Mm-hmm. It sounds
Also,
like Minecraft.
Yes, but in the real world.
Well, the real world moves slower. I need, as a high school dropout, I have a very low patience, and this sounds like a very high patience product.
And unfortunately, there are a lot of things in life that kind of need that kind of attitude. So we're providing you with something that will help you along those lines.
That's all well and good, but I do need something with a return more in the near future rather than the far future. Thank you. Mr. LMC, please enlighten me with your product for my dropout days.
How do you do, fellow kids? Welcome. Welcome. I'm going to start the clock there. Good,
Oh, yes.
Start again. How do you do, fellow kids? They just don't understand, man. They just don't understand.
Yeah, you're right.
Nothing we do. Nothing we say on this table today matters really. Not to the man. Anyway, what we want. The problem of being a high school dropout, isn't it? It's your dad. Your dad's always taking you back. You need a great way of escaping. Well, good news, because we've got one, and oh my God, it's funny too. We have got ourselves to sell to you. Well, I say sell to you. It's kind of more on a rent scheme. We have the burp ladder.
Okay.
Ultimately, it's just a ladder that makes a funny noise, but it'll help you get over.
Pardon me. Sorry.
That is not our product.
It sounds like TRG's already got one.
He's well, there you go. So it's an absolute bestseller all over the world. Helps you get over bothersome school walls so you can resume your life as a high school dropout. And by the way, it's just the right height to reach the window of the hottie next door. You know what I'm saying? You can go up there and Clarissa will explain it all for you. Yeah.
Okay. So there's a number of interesting options. So this muscle pony.
Indeed.
Can I use it as, say, in a gangster-esque fashion? Can I be the high school dropout with a muscle pony protecting me? Or if I, decide to explore more alternative means of making money, selling potentially illicit substances, that needs some muscle. Potentially, it being in a pony form could prove useful. Is the muscle pony available as a option?
You would look
for that?
glorious, trotting down the main street with the wind in your back, with the fetlocks blowing in the wind, and you can definitely just look grandiose and look like someone who's definitely not to be messed with.
And also
I do not condone anything else, though, but but yes, the muscle pony can be fabulous as well as functional.
Okay. The tree kit. Obviously, I'm a bit concerned about the return rate. Could you go into a little more detail on how long the investment would be before I'd get a payout?
Sorry, was that directed towards me?
Yes, the tree kit.
Depends on a few things. It depends on what you're using the tree for. Depends what the profession you want to go in. If it's botany, not much at all. If your tree starts growing, you're proven that you can do the job, so someone can hire you fairly soon after that. If you're wanting to go into carpentry, maybe a bit longer to make sure you get enough wood.
Okay.
Not in that sense.
Thank God. The burp ladder. Now, this is a rather interesting concept. Just a ladder that makes amusing noises. It's not necessarily a bad idea, but
let's be honest. You're going to be amused by a burping ladder no matter what you do. Gets you out of school when you're forced back into it, so you can resume your high school dropout lifestyle. And
yeah, but
like I say,
if I have a muscle pony,
a muscle pony is not gonna bypass the parents of the hot girl next door. Okay.
But it might attract the hot girl next door. Look, I have this magnificent muscle-bound pony.
It'll also distract the hot girl next door from you. Yeah?
Potentially. The thing I do find though nowadays, women are a bit classier than
you're a high school dropout.
Items.
I'm gonna be blunt. You're a high school dropout.
Or am I not playing to my role?
Women are not classy these days. Yes, you're a high school dropout. All right.
Okay. I will admit I've been sold on the muscle pony.
For God's sake.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting much.
Yeah. Ray!
Playing to your correct audience.
Oh, dear.
If I wasn't going to win by humorous means, I might as well win by pandering.
Right.
Shameless pandering.
Okay. I'm going to say last one.
I say we do two more because we got to get back round to Ian, and then
we got to go round to
everyone's
Ian.
on two.
Okay, whose go is it?
Oh yeah,
It's yours.
it's yours.
Is it me? Okay, yeah, two more.
I say two more.
Yeah, two more.
Unsurprisingly, two more. Right. Okay, we'll see what the other one is. Oh.
Have you got a difficult
Purely
choice
based on jive talking feature.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Let's say the high school dropout became more successful. He's now a rapper. He's now back in the market. Now back in the market for dropping. Right, I'm expecting you to drop some dope rhymes here, boys. I'm just saying.
Oh no!
Oh boy!
Can I just do
The
a
most-
spoken word?
Can just a spoken word? Certainly, Bill. Of course you can. Yes. And we're going to start with Vger.
Oh, Buckeye.
Okay. So here we go. You're only going to get this one chance.
Right.
Your time starts now.
Oh no.
Slim Snakey, come on, let's go.
Good afternoon, sir. No, I'm not.
You're having a stroke.
It was. Do you know what you need as a rapper? You need a napkin shovel. Now stay with me for a second.
Gladly, I've got the 60.
Toilet helmet. The napkin shovel.
You, as a rapper, a really popular, famous rapper, you get so many napkins thrown at you with phone numbers of hot women on them, and you just don't have the time to go through them. So allow this shovel to sort through them all for you. You just use the shovel to pick them all up and throw them over your shoulder, and then whatever's left, give it a shot. Might be worthwhile.
Sounds like manual labour blood.
Anything worth doing is worth doing properly. Manual labour.
Wait. So, I'm not quite sure that's going the direction you really want it to go. Anything worth doing is worth doing well, including all these women who are on these napkins. Oh boy. Right, okay, napkin shovel. I will be honest with you, I did not see that coming.
That's good.
I look forward to the round 2 where you expand upon its capabilities very quickly. Okay. I'll be very generous and actually say we're not going to go counterclockwise, we're going to go clockwise instead. And random genius.
Oh no.
Could give you some more time. Okay.
I'm not writing the whole thing. Don't worry.
Start writing lyrics. Go on a bus. Go on a bus to Chicago or something, and start writing down lyrics in a notebook. Right. 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 The dope rhymer TRG over here. Let's go. Right.
What's up, cool dudes?
Right. DJ, spin that shit. Right.
So, as a rapper, you need to have some sort of way to make yourself stand out of the crowd. Because rappers nowadays, they have to have something unique about them. Something that sort of makes them say, yes, I am a rapper, and this is my thing. And normally you can get away with stuff like sort of the fashion that you wear. So, what I give to you is something that will not only make you more recognizable, but also help your brand a lot. I give you the whistle bell. You know those big clocks that the old rappers used to wear? You know the big parachute pants that they used to wear? Well, you too can now have your own giant novelty oversized thing by having a whistle bell. It's a whistle, it's a bell, it does both at the same time. It tells people that you're here, and you're here to make the whistles.
So let me get this product. Let me get this right. Your product is blowing a bell.
No, it's a whistle and a bell. It's both at once. Once and both.
So it's not blowing a bell. No?
No.
Probably just as well. Okay. Okay.
Did you deliberately mean to rhyme there?
No. I'm concerned about the connotations. Ignore the clock for the time being. What special functions does this whistle bell have? Ignore the clock. What special functions does this whistle bell have, apart from being a whistle and a bell?
Well, the whistle bell can be part of your own identity. It could also provide you with the humorous bits in order to actually get through the tough raps that you may be struggling with. Say you're having a word battle with the local rapper down the street, and you're really struggling to throw down the words that you need to. You can just basically pull out the whistle bell, and voila, you can blag your way through things with the makes of novelty noises. Also, if you want to be more family friendly for the top 40, you can use the bell to censor out any bad language that you may incur.
It is literally a radio edit device.
Indeed.
Okay. Right. I'm looking forward to this. The 90 seconds or several ice ages from his point of view starts now. DJ Urtheart, spin that shit.
Cool. Both of us know the biggest enemy of rhyme is that you're always going to run out of time. So let me show you a new piece of kit. I'm here to introduce to you Sleep Spit. This device will let you spit those lyrics while you sleep and gain energy to wow those critics.
Awesome. I didn't realise Dr. Seuss had actually made products outside of the books, but so what does Sleep Spit do apart from it's basically just bottled drool?
No. What the Sleep Spit lets you do is it records your rhyming while you sleep, but it also encourages you to do your rhyming while you sleep. Everyone knows that writing lyrics is hard, and sometimes you just don't have those ideas in the day. So this will get those ideas coming from your dreams. Let you write those lyrics and record everything while you sleep. You sleep talk, as everyone knows most good rappers do.
So what you're saying is this allows me to tap into my subconscious creativity.
Yeah. And spit hot rhymes while you're asleep.
Hey, and records it. Hey, that's a really good one. I'll be honest with you. That's a really good one.
We here at Heartless Industries know our music, and we know that rappers are just as much poets as they are musicians.
He's buttoned me up on that last line, guys. I'm sorry. He's seriously buttoned me up on that last line. Right. I'm going to briefly come back to Whistle Bell.
Yes.
I feel, based upon what you said, that I could basically achieve the same thing with a kazoo, and a kazoo is more marketable.
Well, true. I mean, as the foremost purveyor of kazoos, I will say this.
Absolutely, I thought he'd still have
That
him
was
there.
that was well placed.
I did wonder if he still had it with him. Now,
I don't think it ever leaves his sight, to be fair.
absolutely. If he had a Swanee whistle as well, that would be it. If it was a Swanee whistle bell, then I think you'd win hands down here. So what type of whistle? What type of whistle is? I mean, what type of whistle is it? Is it the sort of the pea kind here? Is it sort of a traditional whistle? Is the bell inside? Is the bell the pea inside the whistle?
Oh, the thing is that the whistle bell can be of wide variety. We have many different types. You have the penny whistle. You have the standard pea whistle. You've got the referee whistle. You've got the dog whistle. You've got.
Can you blow that? Can you blow that briefly? That's broken. See, I can't hear it.
Sorry. Yeah. No. This was the. Sorry. No. I was using the dog whistle.
Oh, I see. Okay. So what's it made out of as well? I can't quite tell peering across the table at it what it was made out of.
Well, it's made out of the very finest whistle ingredients, of course.
Oh.
Is
it a bonbon? Is it a bonbon you whistle? A whistle you munch? Is it a toot sweet you're trying to sell me? Because again, I feel you might be verging on getting a lawsuit here from Mr. Correcticus Potts, Esquire. Just gonna say. No, okay.
Quick! Ditch the whole lot of them!
Ditch the whole lot of them, okay. Right. I am very intrigued by the napkin shovel. Please tell me
Really?
Yes! Please tell me a couple more of its features. It sounds like something that would be based upon what you said, that it would be quite useful for roadies and stagehands to help clear up the stage of any unwanted/wanted pieces of debris. But what else? What other features? I'm certain that it's got other features. What would those be?
Absolutely. Now, of course, this is primarily a napkin shovel, but yourself as a popular rapper and rapping about, like any conscientious rapper, you rap about politically charged items. To get the issues out there, you of course have probably made a few enemies along the way. People that don't believe your views or believe you're preaching liberal ideals.
I have been shot 74 times.
Now, the use of the shovel will first of all potentially provide you with a defensible shield. So if you position it correctly, you can at least protect your future generations. And also, you can use it as a defensive weapon when accelerated to a high velocity aimed at someone's head. It will hurt like heck.
So I can either stick it down my pants to act as a cup, or I can hit someone with it very hard.
Absolutely.
Brilliant. Okay. Right. Ooh. Ooh, this was harder than I thought it was going to be. But I'm going to go with sleep spit. I think having access to my creativity while I'm asleep is a frankly terrifying prospect in my case. But
don't somewhat agree with that.
But from a rapper's point of view, I think that would be absolute gold dust, if not double platinum dust.
I did. I'm glad the rhyming kind of came out all right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, that worked really well. I think bonus points purely for the fact that he managed to make it rhyme.
Yeah, you went for it, and it was appreciated. But the actual product, even without that, the product itself was really, really good.
I had the word spit, and I've been like, what in the world am I going to use this for? And it's like, hang on.
Yeah, there you go. Spit some rhymes. Right.
Yeah, but I've had spit for a while.
Right.
So.
It's Ian's go, and guess what?
Final round.
I can draw cards now.
Also, this decides the winner, because unfortunately Ian can't get this card for a tie, but everyone else is tied. So.
So, it's a caveman.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, politician.
Okay, right.
God, I have a horrible one I could use, and I really shouldn't.
Right. If you're watching on stream, you might be wondering, what the hell has he done picking those two? Well, you'll find out.
Okay.
So, let's actually start with Vger this time.
Oh, joy. Oh.
And I will start now.
Okay, good afternoon, sir. As a discerning politician in very difficult times with the current world situation, I'm sure you yourself would look to protect your constituents, or at least yourself, with a tin pot, crackpot, crazy cure that will protect you from the virus that's going around at the moment. So may I present to you the completely untested, unproven, but Donald Trump approved Hope bacteria. Now, this will guarantee to probably, maybe, possibly not protect you from the current virus running around the world and killing large numbers of people rather horribly. But for you, it'll present hope to yourself and to the blind, loyal followers you have that have somehow managed to be deluded by your mindless prattling. All for the low, low price of $1 million.
Question:
Yes.
Can it be integrated with the debt?
The debt
virus?
hormone.
Absolutely. We can do anything.
Absolutely
because you'll
not.
you'll believe whatever I say as long as you think it'll help yourself with your constituents.
He wins.
Absolutely not. By the way, I'm very good friends with the creator of the Debt Hormone, and he and his scientists are very protective of their methods.
Just have one question for our running politician, very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
You're not Monokuma, I assume.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
No, otherwise everyone would be in a lot of despair.
Yes, that is a card I had earlier and discarded.
just despair.
Just despair.
It makes more sense when you've played the game, trust me.
Well, seeing as you've spoken up next, it's your turn to take the floor.
Oh, good. So, what every politician wants is for the masses to love them. Because if they love you, they trust you, they'll vote for you, obviously. But also, there's a bit more to it than that. You know, you want people to genuinely believe the things you say rather than just, going, I said this and you'll do as I say. So I'm going to offer you desire oil. Rub this in, over your face as kind of an aftershave, and people will look at you and just go, that is someone I really love. I believe everything they say. It's something we can provide to you on a small basis, or if you really want a little bit more for the rest of your party to make sure they're also loved, that you can have control of the Senate, etc. We can do bigger bulk orders for you.
I see. And this doesn't have anything to do with any other kinds of oil, like olive oil or sunflower oil, or baby oil.
It's probably closer in makeup to baby oil. It's it's not for cooking. Certainly, I wouldn't ingest it. It is more for your skin. It gives it this lovely radiant glow, and that's part of the thing that makes people look at you and think you're trustworthy and someone they really believe.
Does it come in anything other than orange?
I don't believe we have a quote tanned version. We only deal with natural colours.
Excellent.
I get the distinct feeling something called desire oil is quite likely to get you impeached.
Yes.
No. That's
thankfully, I'm not American.
That's despair oil.
That's just oil.
No, that's snake oil.
Oh yeah, sorry, snake oil. Yes.
Snake oil.
Well, last but not least, it is Mr. LMC.
Okay, you're a politician. Yeah. What is politics?
If I had my dictionary here, I would tell you.
What is politics to you?
Politics to me is people standing up in a large place, debating ideas and trying to get the best things done.
Wrong!
Way to run down the
Wrong!
clock.
Politics isn't that, son. Politics is a war. Politics is you versus them. It's divide and conquer. And conquering the country that you're in, God bless it. It's a war against the opposition. Doesn't matter what they say, what you say is right. And the most important thing as a politician is not getting things done, boy, it's getting re-elected. And for that, you need some way of swaying those commie bastards who won't vote for you to your side. And what better than a little pocket disaster in the run-up to the re-election campaign? A spring hell, if you will. Customizable, guaranteed to break up even the most heartfelt of Americans' families. A spring hell on your campaign trail will bring devastation to the election hopes of your opponent. God bless whatever country we're in.
I see. You see, this is all very well and good, but I'm just running for local council seats.
Then by God, son, why you dressed up like Uncle Sam?
Uncle
Doesn't-
Sam was fashionable, thank you.
Quiet!
Well, he...
You're wrong. You know you're wrong. Doesn't matter what level of office. It's power. Power's most important. Power corrupts. Corrupts absolutely. So you better get yourself corrupted, boy, in a hurry. There's a spring hell over here, just waiting for you to pick up. Don't ask me. Just you pay me back in favors when you're in office. It's fine.
Okay. The desire oil. Just is it? The desire oil.
Yes.
That's it. That's my question. Desire oil?
It desires you, it certainly seems.
That's probably why I can't get it off my skin.
No, it should wash off in the shower.
I believe that oil on your skin is a naturally produced oil of all politicians, which naturally makes them too slippery to be caught.
Harsh.
Not wrong.
Gotta get yourself dirty before you can get yourself in a high office. This is well known.
So the spring hell, are we talking the season or the actual springs, as in sort of...
Election season. Election season's in early summer, as how well you know. The spring of hell is specifically targeted for where the campaign will have the most damage done to it. Just as people are getting serious about who they're going to vote for, you can undermine completely the confidence of the electorate in your opponent. And this is a two-party system. Who else are they going to vote for? Stay at home? Ha! Who would stay at home in this economy?
I really, really wanted a room just full of springs.
Not quite sure how that
I
would
hope
work
that'll
for a
be
politician, but there we
someone's
go.
The hope bacteria.
Yes.
This obviously gives... You obviously think it has all these wide things. Let me ask you a question. Am I able to check to see if I can see properly without having to take a 30-mile drive to a beauty spot?
It's absolutely. The hope bacteria fulfills any desire you want it to, purely on the basis of its absolutely unproven or proven placebo effect.
Well, you can't argue with placebos. It's got to be the hope bacteria.
Yay!
You're wrong. You know you're wrong.
Nothing like going, choosing
You
to
won't get
go
reselected for
current
this.
affairs.
You won't get reselected for this.
I just love the idea of the hope bacteria. Anyway, it's like the luck virus from Red Dwarf.
Which version?
Oh, God damn it! I could have put something in on the log virus. Damn it! Oh yeah.
It's the spring hell.
Indeed, indeed.
It's gonna be that.
Although I did just want it to be a hell just full of springs, where you could just bounce continually.
How's that work with politics?
I'd assume all the springs would be sharp.
Well, it'll stop all the opposition from making their campaign trails. But no, all three were really good. All three were good.
So Phil is the winner.
Phil is indeed the winner.
Well, thank you very much, guys. It was a good
I will
game.
say that the two cards I drew were actually these ones.
Broil.
What was the other side of that politician?
Caveman.
Yeah, that wouldn't be much use.
No.
Caveman, I would probably have tried to sell you moon pajamas.
I would have sold you a wheel.
The wheel would have won.
I had some really good standard choices. So, for example, you could have an exercise tape, a ball of soap.
You can have a tattoo nest or ocean wax, I guess.
Oh, I really wanted ocean wax.
Or tattoo wax. You could have gone for, I guess. And an ocean nest. A home, away from the shore. Okay. That was fun. It's always fun when we get
Yeah.
to do. We don't need to do snake oil that much, but it's always really, really fun.
Yeah.
I hope
You
you've
do need to. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, no, go on.
You do need to be in the right mindset for it, I
Yeah.
think.
I'm just impressed I managed to get that wrap off, to be honest.
Yeah, that was really impressive.
I'm just impressed I got one.
We had a three-way tie, didn't we? Going to the final round.
Yeah.
So anybody's game at that point.
Indeed.
Unfortunately, apart from Geniuses.
Apart from Ian, but he was out of it. He'd been out of it anyway because he was the person with the job. So it kind of worked out okay. Right. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please drop a like on the video. It really, really helps. And if you'd like us to do more snake oil, who knows? We will do so in the future, but you'll have to let us know in the comments. Until the next time we play on Tabletop Simulator, whatsoever that will be, please stay safe out there, and we hope to see you again very, very soon. From myself, Kevin, from Vger, from Urtheart, and the Random Genius, goodbye.
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 Goodbye.